Hi class, our topic for today is all about creating and editing web page. HTML elements. An HTML element usually consists of start tag and end tag. HTML elements with no content are called empty elements. Empty elements do not have an end tag such as the BR. So my example is like this. So we have the basic parts of HTML elements. Remember, an HTML elements contains the opening, the element content. So the element content, an example are your text. It can your text, any text that you want, and then another is closing tag. So this element is called as an empty elements because does not have an end tag. Then another is we have the nested HTML elements. HTML elements can be nested. So example, we have here the HTML element is the root element and defines the whole document. So this one, the opening and closing HTML. And also it has the start tag and an end tag. Then inside the HTML element, there is a body. This one is our body. Then the body defines the document's body. It has the start tag body and end tag. This one, this is the end tag of the body. The inside the body element, there are two other elements. An example, we have the H1 and the B. So the H1 defines as your heading, while B defines for bold face. So if you want to bold your text or word. Then another is a nested HTML elements should be nested in the proper order, meaning that the tag open mostly recently is always the next tag to close. Example, this one. For example, you want to apply more than one tags. So you need to follow the nested HTML element. So it is similar to Philo principle. So first in this one. So if you want to apply, for example, at the same time italic, so you should put this one, yeah. It has always a partner. So you can apply as long as it is a container tag. It has a partner. Next is never skip the end tag. So what does it mean? Example, you forget to put an end tag here under the B and the same with the I. So don't forget to put an end tag. Because it is an expected errors, many occurs if you forget the end of the tag. So it can be at the end of your HTML documents. So yung magkakaroon siya ng errors or cannot be run like that. So another is um but in but if you're using empty elements, there's no content or it is called as empty elements. So an example is the BR tag defines a line break as an empty tag elements without a closing tag. This same with the HR. So what is HR? HR is the horizontal rule. So it produces horizontal line. So there's no need to put an empty tag. Another example of an empty tag is this one. This tag is an ampersand non-breaking space, so it produces space. So these are the example of empty HTML. Does not have an empty tag. M, I mean end tag. So we have the HTML attributes. The attributes are used to format the tags. So all HTML elements can have attributes. Attributes provide additional information about an element. Attributes are always specified in the start tag. Attributes is always usually come in name value pairs like the name and the value. So the characteristic of an HTML element and its place inside the element opening tag. So all the attributes are made up of the two parts. We have the name and the value. So example is this one. So these are the example of HTML attributes. So the attributes should be the value. Example, it can be the center, left. So this is under the align, then justify either vertical alignment, top, middle, and bottom. So usually I use only this one, the center, left, and justify. So of course, the default for alignment is left. So example, this one. So we have we use the H1, the heading. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you later. Next is we have the HTML headings. So the HTML headings and also class, the name in the proper you want to set is this one. So later. Next is we have the HTML headings. So in HTML headings, we organize the documents and distinguish different section and topics. So it means that an HTML headings is for the title and subtitle only. So do not use, for example, you're going to create a paragraph or make a paragraph. So you you can use the heading as long as it has the title of your paragraph, or or for example, or if the paragraph has a subtitles, you can use from H2 to H6. So we have 6 headings from H1 to H6. So H1 is your umbrella topic. So when you say umbrella topic, it is the main topic. So how about the H2 to H6? So from H2 to H6 is only for the subtitles. So the biggest size is H1, and then H2, next H3, and the default size of H1 is H4, and the smallest size is H6. For example, we use this one. So just open your notepad. So don't forget, if you're going to, or if you're going to make, make a HTML file, don't forget to put or type again the HTML structure. So HTML, don't forget you use lowercase only head. So under head, we have the title, slash title, and then you need to close the head, and then body, slash body, close the title, slash body. I know. Eh, sorry. I need to close it. Slash HTML. Yan. So my title is, it can be lesson 3. Then my body, I want to apply my headings at the same time. I want to use the HTML attributes. Don't forget the HTML attributes. The name is the property you want to set, and the value is what you want the value of the property to be set, and always put within the quotation. So example, I use heading H1, my umbrella. Mhm. Our topic is, so we can use, what is my, yes. Wait. Yeah. So I use, yeah, creating and editing web page. So I can use that. Creating and editing web page. Creating and editing web page. Then you need to close each one. Remember, the headings are known as container tags. So it has always a partner. Then, no need to put or apply the bold because this heading automatically boldface your tags. Because remember, the headings is for your title and subtitle. So I'm going to save it now. My HTML document, go to file, then save. So I can type lesson3.html, then save it. Don't forget to put again .html. It should be lowercase. Save. And then open your Internet Explorer. Then after opening it, press again Alt F to activate your file menu. Where is that? I'm going to press again Alt then F. Yeah. So I have now my Alt F. Yeah, Alt F. F means file. Then go to open. Then the dialog box of open will appear. Go to browse. You can double click or just click lesson 3, then open. Okay. So I have now my umbrella topic. My main topic is all about creating and editing web page. So how about if I want to apply the HTML attribute? So for example, I want to align this word in the center. So how do I do that? So go to Notepad again by pressing Alt Tab. Then go in here before the H1 inside the angle brackets. So click on here, put your insertion point here, then space, equal sign, don't forget that, then put double quotation, align, wait. Align, sorry, you need to put first the name, of course, align, equal sign, double quotation, then center. Double quotation. And after that, so don't forget this. This is the name and this is the value. This is the example of HTML attribute. So after putting that one, press Ctrl S, Alt Tab, F5. So did you see? It aligned in the center. Next is, how about if you want to use or apply from H2 to H6? Plus remember the H1, you can use only once in H1. But from H2 to H6, you can use more than two, more than three. But H1 is only once. Okay? So example, I want to apply H2. No need to put BR here, okay? H2, example, I want MPC H2 so that you will know H3 MPC again, slash H3, H4, oh no, then MPC again, slash H4, H5. So it has a partner because remember the heading is an example or example of container tag. H6 is the smallest size. Again, H4 is the default size of heading. And so Control S again, Alt Tab F5. So I have now my 6 heading. So how about if I want to align that using the left, the right, the center? So, example, my H1 is naka-default siya as left. So, kahit di ko na siya gamitan ng left. So, how about in H3 equals sign? Align is my name. Then, my value is, example, right. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So, nandun na siya sa right. Okay? Then, another is, ma'am, I want to use left. So, naka-default lang din siya. Or, I want to use again center. So, align, equal sign, center. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Okay? So, I hope you understand, class. Okay, next. Our topic is, I think, the headings. So, the headings, after the heading, wait. Next is, how about, heading alignment. I already demonstrated to you that. Then, another is the paragraph. The paragraph always start a new line and usually a block of text. So, text in your browser and it's automatically adds some white space or a margin before and after the paragraph. For example, I want to copy this one, this one, this one, this one, the word that one. So then here, instead of typing and typing again. So I have a paragraph here. So I want to apply paragraph. So the tag for the paragraph is P and closing P. So this is again an example of container tag. So because it has a partner P for the opening, then you need to close this one. Control S, Alt Tab, Alt Tab, F5. So I have now one paragraph. How about if I want to apply again another paragraph? So, for example, my first paragraph is a paragraph always starts is my first paragraph. Then on a new line is on a new line and usually block of text is my second paragraph. So my first paragraph is always a paragraph always start. Example, that is my first paragraph. So I need to close it. Then I need to open on a new line P. So no need to put the closing because it has a closing now. So I just add an opening. So Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So I have now two paragraph. So class again, no need to apply the BR. Okay? So how about if I want to add again another paragraph? So the N is usually a block of text is my third paragraph. So just click in here again. So open again. So don't forget to close it here because this is your second paragraph. And then wait. Yeah. And then So I have now 3 paragraphs. So press again, Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So I have now 3 paragraphs. So, ma'am, can I use an HTML attributes again here using the alignment? Yes, you can use it. Example, in my first paragraph, I want to align that in the right. So, click in here inside the P, then your name again, name of the attributes, and then the value is, yeah, the value is example, right. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So, nandun na siya sa right. Okay? How about the second paragraph? I want it to apply a center. So, align. That is the name and the value is center. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So, my first paragraph, it aligned at the right. And then my second paragraph in the center. Then my third paragraph, no need to use the left because that is the default. Okay. Next is, how about, but if you want to use the left, you can do that. So align, equal sign, left. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So remember, yung left is the default. Okay. Next is, how about the HTML text formatting? So in HTML text formatting, of course, in HTML text formatting, we have the attribute name. We have the emphasize, the strong, the strike through, the superscript, subscript, big, and small. So class, the emphasize here, yeah. So the text formattings contains the different elements for defining text with special meaning. So the EM here, the I and EM elements defines a part of text in an alternate. This contains displayed in italics. So it means that the I and EM is same effect. Sample. Mm-hmm. I want to use EM instead of I. So you can do that. For example, I want to apply the word paragraph. I want to italize it. So instead of using I want to use EM. But plus, if you're going to use EM, so you need to close it EM, don't close it to I. Okay? But the I and EM is same effect. Okay? So example here, I have here, yeah. I want to use the emphasize, then okay, Control S, Alt Tab, then F5. So did you see the word paragraph? So nag-italize siya. Next is, how about if I want to use strong? Remember, the strong and B is the same effect again. So if you use strong, do not use the opening is B because, yeah, B, then the closing is strong. B is strong. So you need to close. If you're going to use B, so you should close B. So if you're going to use strong, you should close strong. So I want to use strong instead of B. Strong. Then strong. Mercy, may text ako sa'yo. Strong. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So this one. So remember, the B and strong is same effect. Another is, how about if I want to use superscript? What is the difference between superscript and subscript? The superscript is like an exponent in your math subject, while the superscript is your base. Or when you read Bible, so the example, Luke chapter 5, verse 2 is your superscript. Okay? So example in here is, and then in your chemistry subject, I think H2O ba yun? O is, I think nasa baba, is an example of your uh, subscript. For example here, I want to apply again. Wait. Dito yan. So, Control X. Bababa ko yan dito. This one here. Then, I'm going to add my full name. Yeah. I want to apply superscript here. So, remember, the superscript is my exponent. So, tataas yan. While the Gonzales is base. So, soup. The tag for superscript is soup. Then, slash soup. And then, yung G, i-default ko lang siya. Hindi ko siya apply ng anything. So, I want to apply here, sub. Sub is my base. Then, close it to sub. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So, I have now here, see? So, this is the effect of superscript, while the other one, my surname is my subscript. And then another is another HTML text formatting, or the small and the big. What is their difference? So from the word big, it increases your text or your word, while the small, it decreases your text or word. So go in here. So I use Emmy as my big. So just use big. So class, if you want to use big and small, no need to use the heading. So class, your heading, you use only for the title and subtitle. So big, and then small in here. Small is to decrease your text or word. Then I'm going to Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So wait, I use BR here para bumaba. To move to next line. BR is for moving to next line. So it is like an enter key effect. BR is space slash, Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So I have here, so this is the B. Wait. Oh no, wrong spelling. That's why Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Yeah. So this is my big now. Yes. Yeah. And this is the small. Okay? It decrease and increase your word or text. And then another is, I think, okay. So after the text formatting, we have the, what is this? First in, last out. So your first in, last out is maybe in a form of nest tags. So the same with the nest tag, as long as it follows the philo principle. You must place the opening tag to the last position. So what does it mean? It means that, example, this one. So it has, so if you're going to opening the title here, ito, first in and last out. Another is first in, then last out. First in, then last out. So sample, I want to use strong and EM at the same time. I want to use it. So instead of using strong and EM, I want to use I and B. So new here, here. I want to apply here B, then new line, then B here. How about if I want to use I? So first in, last out. So put your I here, italic here, inside from the word new line here instead of here. So yeah, so click on here, I, then close it here. Okay. So that is the example of first in and last out. How about if I want to use again an underline at the same time? So you can put your tag in here inside or here. For example, I want to put my underline here. So you, yeah, but you, then of course, don't put it here. So follow of course the filo rule. So I can use, wait, press so that you will see. Our, yeah, this is my U. So you should put your U here outside, okay? So slash U. Control S. And activate the Internet Explorer, then F5. This one. Oh no. I think U. U. Where's my new line? Bakit siya nagparagraph? U. B. Yeah, what happened? Wait. X. And here. Tayo. B, Control S, Alt Tab, F5. I think meron akong hindi na-close. Small, big, soup. So, ito yung problema. Where's the, wait, I think may mali. Head, body, title, H1. This is, I'm going to debug it. I think, here, remember, H6. I should close it to H6. So that's why all my text will automatically like apply the underline. So control is italic F5. Another, yeah. Maybe I have paragraph, align, EM, always strong, P. Align, center, A, yeah. I don't close this I, so I should close the I. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Okay. I forgot to close my I. My Next is, how about if I use attribute name using the HTML quotation? In HTML quotation dash citation elements, we have the attribute name, Ruby, HTML mark tags, HTML code tag, HTML Q tag, HTML black code tag. So what is the use of that one? So the mark tag is used to highlight your tags like that. And then the code tag is like a monospace, like so then the Q is if you want to apply the quotation, and then the black quote is like a tag, or in other words, indentation of the paragraph. So you're going to use the black code if you used paragraph. So yung mark tag is like, you use stabilo. So the same with that. Okay. So example here, I want to use always. I'm going to apply that one. Mark. I want to highlight it. So para kang gumagamit ng stabilo. Slash mark. Oh, no, 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 no. Mark. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Where is my mark? Wait. Where did I use mark? Mark? Oh no. Wait. Wait, sorry. So sorry again. Wait. I'm going to remove. Where's my... Wow. Start new line. For example, sorry, class, I want to mark this one. I want to highlight it, the word usually. So mark, then closing to mark. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So dapat yung usually magmamark siya, magka-highlight. So this one. Okay. Next is, how about the code? Plus yung code is like a mono space. So it is wider than other text. So the same with the TT. So example here, I want to apply the word black. Yan. So gusto ko siyang gawin parang monospace. The same with the TT, and code is almost the same. So I want to use code, then code. Yan. So another example of yung code is like when you use typewriter. So yung typewriter natin, naka-monospace yan. Ayan siya. Oh. So this is the text of a code. How about the TT? So the TT is under the text formatting. So for example, I want to use code here. This one here, ang dami na. Yeah. Example, yung text. Lalagyan ko siya ng TT. So, yan. Nakalimutan ko dun sa ano yan. Text formatting. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Ayun, no? Same sila. Same effect. The code and TT is the same effect. So, monospace siya. So, this TT is under HTML text formatting, while the code is under what? Citation and quotation. Another is, how about the quotation? So the quotation is if you want to have a quotation mark inside your text. Example, I want to have a quotation from the word is here. Is here. Is. This one. So you can use Q for the quotation, and then slash Q. Q. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So I have now my quotation here. Next is, how about the black code? So remember, you're going to use the black code if you apply paragraph. So the black code is only for the paragraph. So the black code is for the indentation. So the effect in your keyboard is the tab key. So example in my paragraph number 1. So this is, I think, this is my paragraph number 1. I want to apply, here a paragraph and so on and so forth. So I want to apply here an indentation. So just put in here, bababa ko siya para makita nyo. Black coat. Then, where is my closing? So I need to close before the paragraph. Class, you need to put the black code inside, I mean before the paragraph, not outside the paragraph. Okay? So inside the paragraph. So before the closing of the paragraph, so I'm going to close the black code. So be careful in spelling. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. And so, eto na siya, the first paragraph. So, naka-indentation na siya. Where is my, I think si paragraph ay naka-align right, kaya hindi mo siya masyadong makita. So, I'm going to remove this one, the right. Ayan. So, para makita niyo effect, Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Ayan. Kita nyo? My first paragraph now, where is my first paragraph? Ayan. A paragraph start, this one. So, it apply the indentation. Okay? Next is, how about, I think, wait. Next is, how about if you use this one, the comment. Remember again, I already discussed this one in your lesson number 2. So the HTML comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can be helped your document in your HTML code. Example, HTML codes are not displayed in the browser, but they can help document in HTML source code. Example here, you have, yan. Example, ito, si Emmy. Yung word ko na Emmy, this one. So, I don't want to appear this one, the whole of this, in my browser here. This one, the word big up to here. So you can use the invisible comments. So the comments is usually you can place as it's like a notification or it is a reminder in your HTML code. So example here, this is the tag for HTML comment, exclamation point, not mark, sorry, exclamation point, dash dash. So this is the opening tag for the invisible comments, and then the closing tag is this one. Dash dash, then angle brackets. So Control S, Alt Tab, then F5. So, mawawala yung another Emmy Gonzalez. Okay? So, pwede yung ganon. So, kunwari, ayaw mo siyang i-appear, pwede mo gamitan ng comments. This one. Okay? So, that is visible in your text editor, but invisible in your browser. So, that is one of the purpose of HTML comments. So, how about if you want to apply the center? So, sabi dito, the center, the center content tag is only to put any content in the center on the page or any table center. So, ibig sabihin, so instead of using the value, the name and the value, you can use the center. So, example, in your paragraph, like this class, yan. This is your first paragraph. Gusto mo siyang pero ginamitan na. In your third paragraph here na lang. In your third paragraph, up to here, you want to apply center, this one. So, kasi wala naman tayong ginamit na alignment dyan. So, mula third paragraph, where's my third paragraph? I think this is my third, where is my third paragraph? I think I will wait, where? Yeah. Okay, where is my third paragraph? No. This is my first paragraph. The closing is this one. This is my second paragraph. The closing is... Bakit walang closing ito? And... Wait. A new line. Where's a new line? Nawala yung a new line. Mark code, black code. On a new line. Where is a new line? So this is the first paragraph. Second paragraph. So, wait. Enter here. Left. So, left. Tanggalin na rin natin to. Kasi default lang naman yung left. So, gawin ko, instead of putting my name and value here, I can use center. Kunwari, you have 5 paragraphs. Gusto mo lahat nasa center. So, you can use center instead of going to P, all of those, put align. So, you can use center here. Then, close it here up to here before the body. So, close mo siya dito. So, gusto mo lahat yan nasa gitna. Pwede. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Ayun na siya. So, nasa gitna na siya. Kaysa isa-hisahin mo. So, that is the purpose of center. Next is, how about the BDO? Okay. So, yung BDO this is the tag. What is the purpose? Yeah. So, yeah. This one is the BDO. So, the BDO, HTML BDO, not the Banco de Oro, okay? BDO is bidirectional override. So, yan yung acronym niya. The BDO tag is used to override the current text direction. So, ibig sabihin, bidirectional override, babalik ta rin niya yung name mo from can be left to right or right to left. Pag left to right, it is a default again. So, wala lang effect. For example, you're going to type the word text. So, you use left to right. Yan lang din yung appear niya. Pero if you use from right to left, babalik ta rin niya TXET. Okay, ganun na magiging basa niya. So, this is the tag. So, BDO. Yan. DIR means direction. So, example here. And this is an example of container tag. Example in here, ME or BDO space direction. DIR means direction, equal sign, double quotation from right to left. Then, caps lock ko lahat. Pwedeng caps lock ang container tag. Gonzales. Ayan. Then, close ko siya as BDO. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So, this is now Selasnog. That's why my surname in my Facebook is Selasnog. So, kabaliktaran yun ng Gonzales. So, that is the purpose or use of BDO to override your text. Ma'am, what is the effect of left to right? Wala lang. So, ibig sabihin, pwede mo naman siyang gamitin, pero naka-default kasi siya, you want to use instead of RTL. RTL stand for right to left. L to R. Left to right, Control S. Alt Tab, F5. So, ayan na siya. So, wala lang, walang effect. So, kung gusto mo ulit balik na rin, so, RTL. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. Selasnog. Okay? Next, I hope you understand, class. Okay, then another is, how about the horizontal rule? So I already discussed this one in your lesson 2. The HR is an example of an empty tag. The horizontal rule element in HTML is a line that can be used to separate different areas of a web page and to help to improve its design. So the main purpose of this HR is to produce horizontal line. So example in here class, you want to have a line horizontal, you want to apply horizontal line here in my heading. Before the creating and editing web page, I want to apply horizontal line there. So how do you do that? So go in there. Dito. Yan. Where is that? Here. Yes. Going to put here HR space slash control S alt tab F5. So I have now my horizontal line. What if I want to have to apply colors there? I want to have resize it. So can you do that? Yes. So ito siya class. Pakita ko muna sa inyo here. So we have the horizontal rule, we have the attributes, description, and default. Yung size class is to resize the height of the horizontal line, while the width is to resize the length. So class, yung kaiba nila, yung width is you can use 50, 100, percent, or you can remove the percent, and also yung pixels dyan you can use 2 or 3, and then no shades if you don't want to have a color. Of course, you can use the align and you can apply colors. So example here, you can manipulate the horizontal line. So example, I want to apply color here. So example, and apply the width first, or apply first the color. Yan, HR space color equal sign, double quotation, I want red, double quotation, space slash, control S, alt tab, F5. So I have now color. I applied color in HR. How about if I want to resize it? So how do you do that? So go in here, example, HR. Example is with is equal sign, double quotation. I want 75. So you can use percent or just use 75. Then color. Example, ano ba? Lime. That control S, alt tab, F5. So I have now, yeah. So that is the purpose of the width. How about if you want to use the size? See, yung width, yan yun. So yung width is the length, length, yung haba. While the size is the height of the horizontal line. Example on here, I want to use again, HR ko, HR, I want to use the size. So the size ko example is 5. Then at the same time width, same. So I can use 100 if I want. And then I want to apply color again. So example, purple. And I want to align it at the right. So you can use that, align equal sign right. Double quotation slash, control S, alt tab, F5. So did you see? So this is the effect of width, size. I apply here width, the size, the color, and the alignment. Okay. How about the no shade? What is the effects of no shade? Sorry. HR. So if you use no shade, no need to put colors, okay? Because it is no shade. So no shade without space slash, control S, alt tab, F5. But plus, you can apply the width and height here. Kunwari, example, so that you will see size 8. Class, when you use size, yan lang siya. 5, 4, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11. But the width from 52 up. Okay? Size. So, width, example, equal sign, I want 200. Ayan. Control S, Alt Tab, F5. So, that is the no shades. I apply no shade here, the width, and the size. Okay, next is how about, I think it's already, yeah, okay. So I hope class you follow. Yeah. So class, in your activity number 2 and 3, you're going to apply all of these tags. So this is now my output in our lesson number 3. Yeah. Yes. And then this is the tags for lesson number 3. I hope you have no question. So if you have any question, you will ask me in our synchronous session. Thank you for listening and watching my YouTube. If you want to like it and subscribe, thank you so much, class, and God bless you, class. Mercy.